Greetings, salutations, good day, and how you guys and gals, and welcome back to CorpoCar Season 6. Today we have rounds 5 and 6 of East and West, midway point of both lower tier series. We have races at Toban, Lausitzring, and Buriram for today. Look at the points for West first. Top 2 slots being occupied by Vtuber members. Yayuyili, 26, Alias Anono, 165. Lethe Bonapucci of Kauai is third with 157. Strawny Cuddles of Vealur, 150. Shiacho of Kauai, 132. Good lord. 5 of 6 Vealur members are in the top 13. Wow, I see. You really need to get yourself together. Currently 38th out of 49, and jeez Louise, Leah. Come on, if you want to make worlds, you need to score points. Maybe. Azu, not doing so hot, either. Alright. East, currently led by Arisu Oshiro, 175 points. Arisu Oshiro of Pixel. B-Revs, Ariel Yuriko, 170. Tsuchino Katrina's 135, puts her in third. Ticino and V&U, I should add. B-Revs Scarlet Flameheart is fourth with 120 and 1 win. It's a tiebreaker over Pixel's Kana Yanagi, also at 120 points, but with 1 second. And everyone is on the board for East. Currently the bottom dweller is Bonnie with just 1 point. Well, it took up to the 4th round to score her first point. Anyway, let's get this race over with and open up the game. This time, Nene Amano is in her goddess livery. There's her car. Nice white and gold color scheme this time around. Two-tone look this time. White and gold. We are going to start off with West first. As I switch back over to the default car. First round for today is at Toban, 4.012 kilometer, 2.5 mile. Fantasy Circuit, Toban Raceway Park. We're using the long Grand Prix layout, going clockwise. One of the original rFactor 1 tracks. Right. We need 36 cars in the grid for this race. Well, you don't get to see Nene's goddess livery in action this time around. She didn't make the cut for this race, nor did Poco. Icho barely made the cut. Do we have previous race winner's curse? Not yet. Well, not quite. As of yet. Takagaki Koa of Idol's Spanish wave will have pole, followed by another member of Idol Corp and Rin. Next we have Navina and Meka. Vicky and Irie. Tiger Rem and Mamie. Elias Utahime and Kai. Coney, Lisa, and Strawny. Juna, Aaliyah, and Lua. Mozu, Shibi, and Kaya. Anya, Letha, and Sharzu. Isla, Hiyori, and Yumi the Witch. Supposed to be Yumi, not Lumi. There's someone named Lumi in East, I believe, but not in West. Miyu, Shabel, Tanya, and Icy. Azura, Miki, and Lalabelle. And finally, Mercy, Emmy, and She. Alright, set to go here at Toban for round 5 of West. Alright. Oh man, the cars are like that. They're all gonna start anyway. Alright. Yeah, see, all 36 cars are starting off fine. But some cars going wide, touching grass, and... wow, not a good start for Vicky. There's Navina Nova. Followed by Koa and Meka. Why Idol? Why be Dere? A nice, decent challenge. Nice challenging road course for everyone involved, as drivers fight per position. 15-minute time limit for this race. And then we'll set number of laps for the 2 races at Lausitzring. There'll be both 26 laps for both for West and East. Navina Koa Meka after 1. Everyone made it through 1 lap without issue. I was trying to drive safe. Oh, we have an issue. We have an issue already. Emi Biso has crashed out. We have a casualty here. Already early chaos. Look at the replay. So that's one driver out of it already. Shiacho has some damage up in front. For road course, these drivers seem to be driving relatively fast. Interestingly enough, she is staying out. Oh, Yumi the Witch, hard hit into the wall. Amazingly, her car remains intact. As we're scrolling throughout the grid, so we're through 2 already. Make that 3 now. Okay, it looks like Yayugiri didn't make the cut for this race, so maybe expect a bit of a shakeup in the points standings. As Anya, I'm afraid, has to stop for a bit at pit lane. Be having trouble with the pit lane entry herself. Over 0.8 separates Navina and Koa. Make one of the outgoing Idol Corp members a distant third behind her fellow ES member. Go high in the race, Mistress. Mercy and Shibi. Okay, I see. Mercy. Just still trying to hold on within the points. In 29th, and Shibi Cotton Bum. Also doing okay. Currently 17th. Nice, beautiful day in Toban, Indiana, for this round 5 of West. A B-Day member trying to chase after a Kauai member. Eight and a half minutes left. Try to see if there's anything out of the ordinary here. Well, we have a whole bunch of cars bunched up together. Anya and Lisa trying to do the old front and back trick. Lisa struggling, though. They're the two teammates together. All three members of Encore are in this race, but Tanya is struggling. Way down there in 33rd. Coming down to 7 minutes. A little over 3.5 seconds separates second and third. A little under half a second separates these two. Hawaii versus Idol. Ephemeral versus Idol ES. Hi, having to stop at pit lane. Azura hoping to avoid previous race winner's curse. Come on, you two are supposed to be teammates. Remember the home row keys for rFactor, the F keys for Assetto Corsa. I don't want to mix up the controls. Quite the popular meme in FH rhyming with a 90s TV show. You got me there, Chrono. I don't know what you're referring to. The only 90s TV shows I could think of at the moment are The Simpsons and The X-Files. And I don't know if there's anyone rhyming with the Simpson or Scully or Mulder. Oof, another driver struggling, this time Kaya. And Kai Sakota currently outside of the points. A little under 4 minutes left here. Currently on lap 10. Might you be working on Narissa Ravencroft? If so, I don't think the show That's So Raven is a 90s show. Oh, Baywatch. Baywatch. I don't know I don't know whose name rhymes with Hasselhoff. No, I don't think Bay, as in Heiko's Bales, is in Advent. She's in Promise, not to Advent. So I'm still a bit lost, I'm afraid. Koa jumps ahead into the lead. What a jump in the front stretch. Finally, someone else leading for once. Navi Nova had led throughout much of the round. It's now going to be Koa taking over, hoping to get the full 101 points, starting off at pole for this round. And down to 1 minute 50. 31 in the lead lap. So far, we've lost one driver on the second lap. The others are just trying to vie for position here. Looks like we should have like two to go. Two to go since laps are barely over 113. So this may be the second to last lap, and we should have like a few seconds left come the finish line. Alright, Fuwa Watch, I see. Yeah, following along with the Fuwawa, seeing if she can score some points during the World Championship this year. I remember. Okay, thanks for letting me know. Yeah, unfortunately, Fuwawa finished dead, very close to dead last. She was like dead last throughout much of the championship, but of course, life just had to find a way, and Bay ended up finishing dead last. The Rat team ended up finishing dead last in the VTL. In fact, finished below a team that did not even qualify for the group stages. Imagine if that were my team. That's ended up finishing the very bottom of the standings. Anyway, one to go. Less than one to go. Race still led by Koa. Mega in third, hoping for a double podium for Idle ES members. So, we are close to having a pole sitter win for the third round in a row for West. Unless Navina can do something about it. I don't know if she'll be able to make it. Yeah, I think it's too little too late. It's gonna be a win for Idle ES as Akugaki Koa gets to 101 points here at Toban. GG, congrats. And it is a double podium for Idle ES as Meika takes third and Irie gets fourth. And maybe we'll get fifth to round out the top five. Koa wins at Toban. Meika 05 or 05 if you want to go for that. She'll get a podium in the West, at least. The former Indie turned Idle Corp member and soon to be back to Indie again. With a strong performance here. Let's have ourselves a double podium for Idle ES members. All right. Oof, we have previous race winner's curse for Azura. So, finishing 31st. Excuse me. Right then. May have mistyped the name. I typed Miko instead of Miki. Ugh. Oh, I am such a dodo. I'm such a dodo. 101 for Cola. So that will put her at 133 points and into 6th. But the championship is currently led at the halfway point by this driver. 205 points for Alias Onono. We have 2 drivers at 186 points. But it's Yayagiri who has a tiebreaker with a win over Strawny Cuddles, who has herself a 3rd and is currently 3rd in the championship. To prevent the threat from dying. Letha Bonapucci is 4th. The hell was that all about? Anyway, Letha with 183 points, and Rem Kanashibari is 5th with 145, and luckily everyone has managed to score points. All 49 are now on the board. Great, so we're going to take a quick break for a bit, and then Hollow Brain Rot Reel. Yeah, I see, yeah. Lots of VTubers, hard to follow along with them, hard to shuffle through everyone. Anyway, we're going to have a double round at Euro Speedway Lausitz. That's coming your way in just a couple minutes. Stay right here. Okay. Let's get right to it for the double round at your Speedway Lausitz. Triangular-shaped speedway, 2.023 miles or 3.256 kilometers. Relatively flat circuit. Banking is up to 5.7 degrees. It's an oval race, so naturally we gotta have rolling starts. 20-minute time limit and 26 laps for both races today. And the prerequisite is that Nene Amano must be in this race whether she likes it or not. Load. So, 40 drivers will be in this race. 40. Let's set the grid, please. Of course, Nene's starting way back there. Gasp, shock, Nami didn't qualify. But Coney did. Alright, here are your 40 drivers. Start off with the driver at pole. It's Chika Fuji Lisa! Yeah, her last IndyCar race back in May before announcing her move to Idle Corp. Yeah, that was an oval win at Milwaukee. That was her first and only IndyCar win. And here she is qualifying for pole on an oval that's a little over twice as big. Miyu Akamiya will start up in second. And we have Kata and Meka. Mono and Shibi. Poco Strani and Irie. Irie racing on home turf. As she has to. Alias Sonono, Ren Penrose, and Icy Snowpaws. Tomoe, Vicky, and Lalabelle. Momo, Yumi, and Lua. Hiyori, Letha, and Imi. Mamie, Koa, and Kai. Hoka, Mickey, and Rem. Azura, Kaya, and Taiga. Aaliyah, Nena, and Ye. Utahime, Sharzu, and Tanya. And finally, Navina Nova. Dr. Nova, open parenthesis, E, close parenthesis, Navina Nova, Shiacho, and Coney Confetti. All right. It'll be a 26-lap race. And let's let everyone know that we're set to go here. Verification not required. Let's get racing. I'm gonna speed things up here because we don't have all day. All right. Safety car going in now. Lisa and Miyu Akamiya, your front row for this 6th round of 10 in CorpoCar West. Let's see what happens as we get soon into the green flag. Starting. Oof, Miyu jumped the gun and we'll have to start off deep in the grid, I think. Several cars starting deep in the grid. Due to jumping the start, Lisa is marked as having the lead. Don't mind that the car's a ghost and they basically went through that car like it's nothing. Meika jumping Lisa. Top 3 are Idol Corp members, Meika, Lisa, and Poco. Poco now up to 2nd. Doing pretty darn well on an oval. Already has a couple of wins to her name in the VGTC, has a win in CorpoCar World Series action a long time ago. Only 2 days after her debut. And she's gonna vie for a win in West. Currently fine, just staying behind Meika for the time being. Hoping to go past the Spanish member. And does. Poco up in front. And looks like all 40 drivers are doing fine as they are. Miyu, Kata, Mono, and Strani are certainly struggling. And Kawa wants to have herself previous race winner's curse, perhaps. Shamie Cottonbum currently in the 3 spots. Irie doing strong here. Racing in her home country. Shamie wants to impede on the progress of the 2 Idol Corp members ahead of her. They both say do not want. Almost saw a bit of 3-wide action. Cars trying to scramble for position. Should be down to 6th as Irie jumps up to 3. A little bit ahead of the VLR member. Uh-oh, here comes Koa coming out. Oh man, drivers coming out of pit lane. Expect some chaos. Oh, that was close. That was close. Three wide action way over there. Mecca having a strong day here in West. Fresh off of her third place finish at Toban. And here she is jumping Poco to take the lead with a little under 20 to go. Irie a distant third behind these two idol members. Vicky in fourth, and Lisa a bit of a distance behind Vicky. By passing Mecca on that turn. Maybe in turn 3? No. Mecca cuts off Poco right there. Irie fast catching up to the two idol members. Not quite enough boost to pass either of them at the moment. Comes Irie side by side with Poco. Poco goes back a bit. Irie up to second now. Yeah, all on equal cars. All driving the same car. VGTC, most everyone drives different cars. There are a few duplicates, but that's just basically it. Oh, Irie trying to vie for the lead against Mecca. Nothing doing. Miu Akamiya being an obstacle here. Oh, here comes Vicky up to third. Poco currently outside of the top 3 spots as we're through 10 laps of this 26 lapper. All 40 cars still barely in, strangely enough. Irie couldn't get past Mecca on this turn. Victoria waiting for an opportunity to make a move on Mecca and Irie. Uh-oh! There's a car coming out. Sharzu just now getting out of pit lane. Might there be chaos invoked? I've seen worse. So Mecca is far, far ahead of the next driver down. You're right, Chrono. This track is shaped like an onigiri. Also for this place, Lisa up to 4th. Sonono in 5 at the moment. And Poco struggling all of a sudden. As we get soon to reach the halfway point of this round. Mecca aided by a lapped car ahead of her. How big is the gap? 1.8 seconds. Mika will have to let Miu go. Victoria Valerie of Specialité. Going to make a move on Irie. Lisa and Alice also close behind. Nothing in turn 1. Maybe on turn 2. Victoria Valerie. Still couldn't get past the VJ member. Turn 3. Not even close. Down to 11 here. Now Victoria Valerie's trying to speed away, but Lisa is faster. Irie blocked by the 2 cars ahead of her in Miu and Mono. Lisa a bit blocked by Mono as Vicky regains her P3 spot with 10 to go. Mika still leading by a relatively impressive margin. All 40 cars, oddly enough, still in this race. Oval racing with CorpoCar certainly much cleaner than IndyCar racing. Now Vicky's on the move side by side with Irie. Oh no! No, no, no! Oh, you gotta be kidding me. There's chaos. Tanya, the harbinger of chaos here. Oh, that is just a load of bull, as I will drop down into pit lane. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, that is just ridiculous. Tanya, what the absolute fuck? Sure, take your stop and go penalty. That'll resolve some issues, right? Just be glad no one is in the way as you get back onto the track this time around. Well, woof, another stop and go penalty. Not enough penalty for you there? Okay, who's injured? Ha! 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 Karma! Jeez Louise! Oh, man. Chaos reigning supreme here at what the fuck this track is. Leader racing here with Corpo cars down with Indy cars, I said. Yeah. Oh, this is a mess. I don't even know where to begin here. Alright, I've got Nene Amano was racing and yeah. And yeah, no chaos here. Well, left another car down. White flag, I guess, for Victoria Valerie. And she's just too damn ahead of the others. So yeah, from 14th to, I suppose, a massive victory. Sorry about that audio jump scare, life just had to find a way. Whoop, there we go. Victoria Valerie gets the W in Lausitzring. Haley said no. Yes. Second and lullaby of all drivers takes 3. What a mess. What a mess that was. Oh dear, we have that drivers yet to finish. So yeah, that's an race in Lausitzring in a nutshell. What's more annoying is that we have another race. This time with the East members to sit through. Done with everything, and Irie just barely managed to eke out a point. Could have been a podium, but life just had to find a way. Chabelle Tanya 40th. man. 40th. 40th for Tanya. Somebody help me. All right, let's look at the points and then move on with our lives. Well, Nana managed to score points. All right, where is the file? Right here. Open this one up, and is my mic up? Okay, at least my mic is working, and that's 36 drivers, and we need 4 more. No points for Mono, no points for Sharzu, no points for Kata. And Tanya, thanks for playing. How messed up is the championship now? Alias Anono now goes up into the top spot with her second place finish here. 280 and... oh, geez Louise. 79 ahead of the next driver down in Lethe. This Lethe. 201 points for her. Vicky makes the big jump to third with 200 even. Yay Riri is fourth with 188 points, and fifth is, well, Woof Strawny with 186. All right. So we've made one mess with West. Let's make another mess with East. We're going to do so right now, actually. I will just need to update my top 5 for West. Alias, Lethe, Victoria. Yay. 188 actually. Strawny. 186. Okay. same settings as in West. No need for any pomp or circumstance. We're going oval racing with East, members. For the next 2 rounds, that is. Prairie, of course, nowhere to be found. And we're going to get 40 cars. Oh, no. I want to see how Curie Kilovolt does on an oval. And this is the only oval race for East. I have at least one East oval race because for the exposure. Because World Series has oval races. Anyway, do I have previous race winners curse for East? No, not at this point. These drivers don't get in. Pippa Pebblesworth sadly failed to make the cut. Lumi Akime won't show up. Bonnie Barkswell starting off in the back row. Jeez Louise. Well, Kiri will be mid to start off this race. As Lati Shinju will get pole for Pixel. Reina Rononea of Globy will start off also in row 1. Followed by Azusa and Rhubarb. Let's go, Kiri! Yes, let's see how she does here. Might have connection issues according to YouTube Studio. Hopefully it'll hold. Estella and Nano. Zeus, Minya, and Planet. Sukasa, Sarah, and Zelly. Excuse me. Spectra, Echo, DK. I still have a bad cough. Look at this string of VNU members. Sion, Sicino, and Alicia. Apollo, Serenity, and Kana. Ares, Poseidon, and Volti. Arisukoma and Tomomi. Raki, Mita, Chio. Clotho, Leora, and Ariel Yuriko. Kamiko, Mibi, and Roa. Scarlet, Kumanui, Bonnie, and finally Hades. We are set to go another 26 laps of action. This time with East Series members, we have more or less chaos or roughly on par. Okay. The only oval race for the East Series again. And the only one with the rolling starts in that Series 2. So the East Series drivers trying to learn how to deal with rolling starts. Because standing starts on an oval is too silly. Unless you're playing Mario Kart on Baby Park, I guess. Alright, Lottie and Reina, front row for this round 5 of East. Here we go, to the green flag. And drivers driving through the safety car like it's nothing. Not a good start for Reina. But Lottie well ahead of the others early on. So she's going to have the lead after 1, followed by Azusa Honami and Estella Starfall. So Pixel, Specialite, and V Reverie. Lane makes the jump for Specialite JP. Lottie's slowing down. My goodness gracious. Still trying to keep ahead, though. Always worried about the Reina Ranwanea car in the way. Had a big jump in the first lap, but a bit slower in the second lap. Zeus out of nowhere somehow managed to find her way up to second. Okay, I'm seeing different drivers all of a sudden. What is going on here? Nano Kazuya now third. Well, Zeus couldn't quite get past Lottie because Reina's car was in the way. Notifications still up on YouTube Studio, but not much in the way of issues for OBS. As Zeus takes over. Hoping to have Mythos score their first win, but Nano Kazuya, a Specialite, is side by side with the Mythos member. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Careful about the shaking up in the first turn. And cars go into single file. Nano in the lead. Rhubarb jumps Zeus. Lobby drivers yet to have scored a podium, oddly enough. The closest they could get is 4th by Rhubarb in round 1 and Alicia, wherever she is, in round 3. ODA track, very fitting for CorpoCar East, you're right. Oval racing, not as prominent outside of the States, but there's still some oval tracks. Does have its fans. Bonnie back in second. Rhubarb third. As we have completed 7 laps now. Still just one driver, marked as 1 down. Adusu Oshiro hoping to avoid previous race winner's curse, but struggling in 29th. Not a gosh darn clue when we'll have chaos taking place. Lottie waiting for an opportunity to pass Nano. Maybe now. Maybe on this turn 2. Not quite. Still side by side with Nano. Now does go ahead and regains the lead. Very good for the Pixel member. The adorable Axolotl back up in front with 16 to go. Line A, just a bit behind Nano. Rhubarb hoping to eventually give Globy a podium finish, but obviously struggling. Tsukasa Ryogoku up to 3 now. So 2 Specialite JP members are in the top 3 at the moment. $11 down, 15 to go. Still a relative lack of chaos. And Tsukasa is going fast. Oh, a touchy touch with her fellow Specialite member. As Tsukasa goes up to second right behind Lottie. Lottie trying to peel away. Barb trying to show speed. Tsukasa takes the lead. Certainly some overtakes in turn 3 in this East Series race at Lausitz. And on the inside, but Reina's car is being an obstacle. Nano trying to sidestep her. Nano goes to second, but barely. Can she hold on? Lottie Tried to slingshot her way back to that position. Still lacking in chaos. Over halfway through this round. Close fight in between these drivers as Lottie regains the lead for Pixel. And luckily the YouTube studio notification has cleared up. Ten laps to go. Nobody entering pit lane still. Everyone's staying out. Kiri, well, she's certainly trying her best. But, yeah. Probably not used to oval racing as much as she is on other tracks. Certainly struggling here in CorpoCar East. Equal cars, ladies and gentlemen, equal cars. Nano in the Tutti Frutti livery. Estella Starfall has gone up to 3. Ahead of Tsukasa. Sichino now 5th. Couple surprise drivers moving up into the top 5 late in this race. Nano on the move. Estella also tried to strike. Nano to the lead. Lottie on the inside, approaching turn 3. No good here. Estella drops to 5th. Tsukasa goes back to 3. Right ahead's prime opportunity for overtakes. Tsukasa! Oh man, that was a brief 3 wide along with the lapped car. Look how close these drivers are. Lottie drops to 3rd. Trying to catch up here. Couldn't find a good opportunity to overtake Nano. Gonna try for at least Tsukasa. Nothing doing though. Remains 3rd, but Plane wants to spoil the party. Perhaps get up to the podium spot, but nothing doing as we come down to the last 5 laps of this round. Don't forget, we have one more round after this. We're going to be going over to Thailand, Buriram International Circuit for round 6 of East. 3 cars very close to each other. We have made it through almost 22 laps without chaos. So of course there had to be chaos in the west when there's nothing in the east. Down to 4, Nano Kozuya tried to go well ahead of the others. Tsukasa tried to show speed. Estella might perhaps go for a podium, but nothing doing here as the top 3 speed ahead. Tsukasa in the lead at the moment. Lottie jumps to 2nd. Nano drops to 3rd with 3 to go. Lottie up in front. A nice game of leapfrog here in the late stages of this only oval round of the East Series for Season 6. Coming down to the last 2 laps. Here comes Tsukasa speeding a bit faster on speed than Lottie. Lottie pushes, keeps ahead. These drivers want to try again. Nothing doing. White flag is waved for Lottie. Last chance for some of these drivers to make a move. Nano jumping up to 2nd. Prime opportunity for an overtake for these drivers. Tsukasa on the inside. Again, nothing doing. Perhaps on this straightaway, Nano. Lottie tried to show some defense and stays ahead. And that will do it. Lottie Shinju gets the W in Lausitz. The adorable Axolotl will get the 101 points here. Wow. Great defense at the very end to secure the W for this Pixel Link member. Well done, Lottie. Nano Kozuya will take 2nd and Tsukasa Ryogoku will finish 3rd. And this whole entire race ends with no chaos. Well, all right. Pixel, Specialite JP, Specialite JP, Specialite JP, and V Reverie. I still have one more round to go after this one for today. Ah, man, exciting up to the very finish. I'm sorry to report that Kiri Kilovolt finished outside of the top 30. So that was a waste right there. All right, let's look at the points, I guess. All right. Yo, this is sick. Welcome. Glad you can glad you can show up and enjoy the racing so far. So good news, Arisu Oshiro has managed to avoid previous race winner's curse. Finishing 25th. And she currently has the lead in points, 181. Second is Ariel Yuriko, 171. Suchino Katerina is third with 157 points. 147 for Sela Chinan, wherever she is, right here. And Nano Kozuya makes the jump to fifth with 135. Bottom dweller is still Bonnie Barkswell on 1 point. I'm gonna break for a couple moments, and then we are gonna head over to Buriram for the last round of the morning. Round 6 for East Series coming away. All right, so I'll be back in just a couple moments. Stay right here. All right, back again here as I'm done with a bit of a time crunch. Gonna move on to Buriram. I suppose we'll go here. Anyway. Back to standing starts and time. Where was I? Everything looks good. Didn't say I was supposed to be in a time crunch. Why am I just lingering around? 4.554 kilometer, 2.830 mile, 12 turn. This is Buriram. Let's load. Chang International Circuit. Also, that's the corporate name of this circuit. Oh yeah, we do have more tomorrow. VGTC, the VT Grand Touring Championship, having rounds 6 and 7 at Willow Springs and Laguna Seca. That's coming up tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Eastern. And Colonel's going to be on commentary with me, and I think we're also going to have a Triple B as well. Let's hit the grid. We need 36 cars this time. And Lottie naturally gets previous race winner's curse. So then, who will have pole? It's going to be Liara Valkyria of VNU, I suppose. And yeah, let's get a good camera angle of the side pod. Of all drivers, it's Boney Barkswell starting off in second. Kamiko Rianona and Reina Ranea in row 2. Alisu and Kana, row 3. And we have Clotho, Hades, and Mibi. Tomomi, Zelly, and Koma. Ariel, Raki, and I don't think Furry's supposed to be in this race. She's supposed to be AWOL. Right, 35 cars down. It's already rigged. Nano, Zeus, and Roa. Trio, Rhubarb, and Serenity. Kiri, Sukasa, and Mina. Plan A, Minya, and Poseidon. Alicia, Lumi, and Azusa. Apollo, Mukuro, and Miuna. And finally, Dia, Misma, and Scarlet. So 35 cars, this time not 36, because whoopsie me. So, let's get set to begin here. Round 6 at Buriram. Inexplicably, there's this camera angle on the start-finish. I don't know how to fix that, but we are off and rolling for 15 minutes as Bonnie Barkswell goes ahead. Excuse me, a bit of a slow start for Leora. Well, let's look at that again. So kind of try to catch up here. Barkswell currently up in front, way down there on the points, with just a 1 point to her name. Lena behind. Globey yet to get a podium. Well, we've gone through the first half of this series with no podiums to Globey's name, and there's already 2 drivers in the top 2. Bonnie, Reina, and Leora after 1 lap. Lotho and a few others are hitting. Zowie, 26 staying out. Into the lead lap. Good lord, how did I suddenly get up to 31 viewers? That is impressive. Thanks for the viewership, everyone. Thank you. That calls for an air horn. Ridiculous camera angle again. Still Bonnie leading, hoping to get back into the swing of things after a dismal first half of East. Some more cars coming in. Or maybe coming out of pit lane. No, there's a driver in pit lane. And there's a driver just coming out now. There's traffic in the way that will cause issues for the front runners in this round. Through a little over 4 minutes now into this race. Bonnie, then past Minya, who's trying to heed the sort of non-existent blue flag rules in rFactor 1. Minya trying to show kindness and let Reina pass her by. Does do so. Okay. And then there's the issue of Coma Oboro. Might be a problem for Bonnie. Well, not quite. On a handful of drivers going in and out of pit lane. Wildly different situations going on with East and West at Lausitz. There was chaos late in the race for West. But for East, their race there ended up finishing with no chaos, but it still ended up having some exciting racing. It was still too close to tell who would get to victory lane close to the end of the round until Lottie took over and got the W. So of course she didn't qualify for this following round because previous race winner's curse. Oh yeah, that was a very nice track, living on a prayer. New upbeat versions of some tracks certainly hit different. I especially like the Eurobeat version of Every Time We Touch. 'Cause every time we touch the do-do-do-do, every time we do-do-do-do-do. Gary Kilovolt certainly doing a bit better here. Certainly struggled at Lausitz, finishing outside the points, unfortunately. Here she is, trying to handle things here. Oh, a bit wide. Come on now. She might lose a position to Lumi Yukime. And does. Yeesh. Well over halfway through this race. Oh, come on now. That's gonna force her into pit lane after this lap. And she's already struggled well enough here in this series. Bonnie still leading, gasp. Shock, awe. Most everyone driving safe. East Series drivers driving safer, less prone to chaos than their West counterparts. Following along with the Curie as she inevitably will enter pit lane. Yeah. Tons of bad luck here in the East. 10 minutes down, 5 to go. And then the BT League round of 16 will commence in a little under 10 minutes from now. And then tomorrow morning we're going to have pre-show, BGTC action, leading up to the finals of that tournament. Again, don't ask how my team did this month. I think this is Volti just now coming out, yeah. But unfortunately, well behind. Still barely in the points, but still. Struggling immensely. Geo Chompy pit lane. Well below the top 30. Still a Globy 1-2. Still a pretty decent chance for this agency to score their first podium. Hopefully. Two minutes 43 left. Still no apparent change to the top 3, top 4. I don't think there's a change to the top 5 even. Obstacle in the way for Reina. Just had to get past Chio. $129, $130, $131 laps. Check to see what the time issue is. Whether we'll have a white flag situation or not. It looks like we will have a white flag. The flagman has his white flag set to go, waving here. 1 to go here at Buriram in Thailand. Toban International Circuit. Looking very good for Bonnie. Basically leading all throughout this race. Very good starts. Not as good of a start for the pole sitter Liara, but still holding on to third for the time being. And also not too shabby here. Really wanting to get that podium. Hoping for a Globy 1-2 after this round is done. Going around and around and around. Renaud showed good sportsmanship, letting Bonnie take the lead. They are teammates after all. One last turn. Bonnie Barkswell started off the first half of the championship with just 1 point to her name. And another 101 points to start off the second half of East. Bonnie Barkswell wins at Buriram. For Globey's very first CorpoCar East win. Even better, a 1-2 finish for the agency as Reina Runwanea takes second. And Leora will get 61 points, finishing third here. Bonnie Barkswell, welcome to CorpoCar. Was riding in the caboose after 5 rounds. What a big jump. 101 points now in total. Just a couple more cars to finish in Clotho and Poseidon. So we're going to stay in live action for the time being. Clotho's done. Just Poseidon left, and then we're going to lock in the points and call it. To the last turn, and that will do it. So there's your winner right here. Bonnie Barkswell getting a CorpoCar win. She needs to have a front row starts in order to have a chance at the win, and yeah. You'd think the dedicated racer will do well, but nah. 27th, it's only just a small pocket change. But yeah. But Globey does have a winner, and Bonnie. We're gonna wrap up for today. Another high finish for Ariel Yuriko and Arisu Oshiro, also high. Both doing very well this month. '21 finishing the lead lap. 10 laps in total. Just 35 drivers in this race. And they're all going to be classified as having raced. Missing a couple names. And there's the pole sitter. Bit over time, but nothing I can do about that. Just need to finish things off for today. All right, Arisu Oshiro. Right here. The Pixelink currently leading the East Series points with 226. $205 for Ariel Yuriko of V Reverie. With 157 points in third, Sicino Caterina, who didn't qualify for this race. Scarlet Flameheart is fourth with 150. That's another V Reverie member. And 147 points, fifth for Sela Chinen of Specialité, who didn't qualify for this round. That's your top five. And the new bottom dweller is Furry Ferntail, who's been absent for quite a while. I don't know if she'll be back for V Reverie or next weekend's rounds. But I digress. That's going to do it here. That's going to do it here. I'm going to show the schedule for the next rounds of CorpoCar action. So yeah, CorpoCar is back next Friday night, October 4th, rounds 7 and 8. West will travel to Texas World Speedway and Motorsports Ranch Houston, 2 Texas tracks. And then East Series first, before West, racing on the Mobility Resort Motegi Road Course and Aviation Park Speedway in Australia. Hey, tomorrow we're going to have BGTC action coming your way at 10 a.m. Eastern, as we're going to be racing at, as I've already mentioned, Willow Springs and Laguna Seca for rounds 6 and 7. So we're streaming tomorrow, one hour earlier than usual Dag time, 10 a.m. Eastern. BGTC action. Don't forget about that. That's going to do it for today. Gonna go get something to munch on and watch some college football. And I'll see you tomorrow morning for BT Grand Touring Championship action. It's going to be a big one. The last couple rounds in the Pacific block. So, thanks for watching, everyone. Have a great rest of your Saturday, and see you tomorrow morning for BGTC action. Check, everyone. Have a great day. Otodad.